Folks, I believe we are live. What's up, folks? There's my unmade bed. I was just laying in it a second ago. Normally you can't probably even see that because I'm stuck in that little frame. But, yeah. I did catch COVID over the weekend, so that kind of sucks. Feeling a little better today. Yesterday was really annoying. And, the body aches were no joke. And I remember going to sleep, and going to sleep was like some odd, I don't even know, it was like magic. It was like this weird, I feel like I was being thrown into some sort of dimension when I was falling asleep. It was so weird. Anyway, folks, one of my favorite things to do, for some odd reason, one of my favorite things to do is, I like watching QVC, folks. There's something about QVC that just cracks me up. I could sit there and watch this for a long time, and there's just something about the way that QVC is able to vamp. Okay, so the vamping is like, you know, like when a band is changing equipment or something, there's always sometimes somebody that goes on stage and starts talking to them and stuff, talking to the crowd. I mean, that's called vamping. And the way that these people are able to talk about a subject, and we're gonna get into whatever we're looking at right now in a second, but the way that they can talk about whatever they're talking about for such extended periods of time is just amazing. And as I can see from here, I think this guy's selling balloons. Not balloons, bubbles. And let's go ahead and turn the volume up and see what the hell is going on here. Oh, South Beach Bubbles.
Hey, if I ever want to,
wow, amazing.
Do we have the best
giant bubble powder kits.
Thank you. You do. This is the place.
And
the spot.
And if I want to get
this is not the funniest thing I've seen. I guess, you know, this show is probably about toys and things like that, because they do a lot of action figures and toys and things like that. But
6 gallons being made there. So, and the beauty is you can store it. So it's not like
the guy talking sounds like he's in like some Call of Duty lobby. Like,
you can store it in a container. It actually gets better over time.
Really?
It's funny
oh, here we go.
I actually made this
South Beach Bubbles. That's why he's got the sandals on.
You know, I made it last night.
Of course.
It sat overnight, and there you go. And you can store it.
And look at these two over to the left, guys. Christmas is nowhere near us, and they've got a Christmas tree behind them. Like, I don't quite understand. I don't quite understand what we're looking at there.
Flying kites and stuff. You could have this giant bubble maker, and you could have it for birthday parties.
The beach, the backyard, the lake.
I love the way she says giant bubble maker. Like,
on the back of each packet, it recommends the type of dish soap.
It says intended for ages 6 to 96.
Very common grocery store.
Can you imagine being either 5 or 97?
Is you get a gallon of water, or a bucket or something, and then you're going to put a cup of one of these dish soaps in it, and then you add a packet of the giant bubble powder, and then that makes a gallon of this bubble mix, which is great.
Yep. So it's basically a little science. You know, you're in the summer here, you keep the mind
They look like
going,
nunchucks. It's like somebody's making bubbles out of like nunchucks.
Get their dish detergent, mix it, make a gallon, and they go outside and they're like, wow, I just made this big bubble solution. And the great thing is you mentioned birthday parties. So you can get a few buckets and then have a bubble.
The demonstration.
You have so much solution there. You get a couple of these wands.
And I didn't realize, are these two? Okay. I thought they both were matching.
Oh yeah, Ron, I love the when the entrepreneur comes to QVC, right? So what made you guys want to do this? You and whoever your partner was, or maybe it was just you by yourself, to say we want this is a business. Where did this come from?
So basically, we saw our own kids sitting on the gadgets, and they were just sitting there. And we almost felt like failure as parents, because we'd come home and be like, come on, let's go outside, let's play some soccer, let's go do this, let's go do that, and they would just be sitting on their gadgets.
Yeah,
so that's our mantra is outdoor family fun. So it was to get our own kids outdoors and playing. So we kind of saw someone making this in
I'm actually gonna get out of this one and go over to the Dooney and Burke. This is bound to be pretty interesting.
Deeper than this
well,
one.
we have denim, which is almost like navy. So but this is jeans. This isn't the indigo wash. This is more, and it's not the bleached wash. It's kind of like that light wash. So this is your jeans, and then we have black, and black's a little different than black.
I'm trying to check this video quality. Some of it's maybe it's just loading. It's looking kind of rough for a second.
I'm excited because 5 easy payments.
All right, well here they're selling bags.
This is a bag that has
Interesting. You know, ever since COVID, they just don't get people in the studio anymore. Now it's just always everybody from home with their headphones on. Sound like they're in a Call of Duty lobby.
This is a bag that you could have carried 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You'll be able to carry it 20 years from now. You buy it once, you carry it forever.
Look at that sales. Oh my God, that sales experience.
A lot of women I talked to, myself included, our first Doonies were actually hand-me-downs. Mine was from my mom. A lot of people get their Doonies from their
Oh,
grandmother.
you see that? Now they're talking about the generational aspect of this. You gotta love sales, folks. It's hilarious.
But it also speaks to the quality of the leather, that Doonies can be passed down from generation to generation and worn season after season and not go out of style.
Absolutely.
This pebbled leather in the body of the bag is so sumptuous, it's luxurious, it's a very high-end leather. As we see, it takes color beautifully. But it's also...
Look at her getting her destructive oils all over that bag, just rubbing it like hopefully she bought that one.
Or scuff easily. That's in the beauty of the way it's been treated. So again, if you're looking for something that's not just a wear one season and put up on the shelf bag, but something you truly want to invest in as a wardrobe staple, this silhouette and this pebbled leather would be the way to do it.
You know, I want to double check on the straps, because I feel like...
Yeah. I think I'd rather go back to the toys. I like those two. I like the lady and the dude a little more than the Dooney and Burke session. Oh, they're still talking about these bubbles.
Doesn't pop right away? Is that part of the...
It's self-healing. Exactly, Rick. It's self-healing, and that's exactly what it is.
Because it's so long, like it doesn't burst right away.
Correct. And the beauty...
I'm not gonna lie, I don't have much to make fun of with this one because I actually think it's really cool.
Is open it up.
I kind of want this.
And that's really spectacular.
What's the biggest bubble that people have made? Is there a measurable thing there?
Yeah, there is for sure, and that's what I was saying about the Guinness World Record is these the two-handle design is where the Guinness World Record kind of lay. So we made a smaller version, so this way the kids can kind of handle it.
Yeah.
And kind of ease of use. So that's we've seen.
So I want to do it.
But
we made them as big as a bus.
Now, but Ron, if I have other
As big as a bus, he said.
this will work with them.
Oh, what is going on, Amanda? How's it going today? Some QVC. Some QVC. QVC is one of my comfort foods. It is one of those things that I could just sit there and watch, and it just makes me laugh endlessly because I love the way that these people vamp about certain topics. And
so best offer in America, you get a set of two of these.
And just these two people on the left right here.
And then all the solution, 2 and 2, right?
6 packets.
They're just amazing.
3 and 3.
2 double sticks.
2 double sticks.
I love it.
Beautiful.
No
And I guess they're doing a show, a toy show today.
No recharging.
No.
No app on your phone.
No app on your phone. Oh my God.
Outside and play with it.
With the bubble dads.
I love
Bubble
it.
dudes.
Christmas in July. Do you guys remember this? This used to be a thing. They've been doing this they've been doing it for a long ass time. Yeah. I remember when I used to watch on TV. Yeah, they.
Great price, which is $10 off. Hey, guess who was real?
Oh, come on. I kind of want that Snoopy too.
Snoopy. Who doesn't love Snoopy? 600 people agree.
Yeah.
Clearance sale price.
600 people agree. Don't you love when they start flexing the numbers? They start flexing how many people have bought these.
So you can just cozy up. Have a friend traveling. Have a friend in bed. Okay, time for the battle.
Oh, wait a minute.
The bounce battle.
Okay, you gotta tell me how to play
look
this.
what?
Okay, so Liz is here.
Yo, man, some of the stuff out there has gotten cooler.
This is Bounce Battle, the Wood Edition.
Damn, she was stoked.
Battle cards. You get the cube, 27 orange and white balls.
They're not showing anybody getting drunk and oh, there
So
you
you're
go.
supposed to bounce the balls on a hard surface.
Never
right?
mind. I hope that guy's not getting drunk with all those young.
And then you try to get them into the
Right.
in between the sticks.
Correct.
Okay.
But there's different kinds of games. Like you can stack them.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to listen to them try to explain this
You
because
can go like diagonally, like a tic-tac-toe kind of thing.
Okay.
There's a lot of different games.
So
that
that's
what's going on, Amanda? She says this is amazing. Oh, thanks. That's so
Okay.
funny.
Like what?
In Canada, it's called
so this one
TSC, and I also watch it. Oh.
Score 25
It's
points,
so good.
Bounce 3 balls.
It's so good.
In any direction.
I must
Just like you're
admit.
playing tic-tac-toe.
Well, that's not that easy.
then be the
We don't have the
first
same crap you guys
person
do,
involved
though.
in any
I mean,
decision in
what do they sell? I mean, what's the? Because I remember back in the day, they used to. What I used to really enjoy was when they used to sell like Looney Tunes stuff, and
bounce the most
you know,
well, there's
that was always a good time because they would get like all these cool
Fire.
jackets with the
That's
Looney
another way
Tune
of
stuff
playing.
on them,
Always,
and
it's so
yeah, I love
I was a
it.
big fan of
Hey,
that. And I used to really enjoy watch. I like when they would talk about these really basic looking clothes, you know, and then they just talk about them for like an hour or two. It's hilarious.
hard in here.
All right, here's your goal. Your goal is a.
Oh,
the
she's
lighter
back. She
the
was here
better.
earlier for
Okay,
something
you
else
want a
before I started
smaller
streaming.
Bounce, not a big bounce. So
I believe that is her daughter next to her.
A little focus.
All right.
Right, focus, we said. Maya was actually working.
Her daughter's like, Mom, shut up.
Up her. Oh, you're.
You know I wasn't listening when you said that, and I'm not listening now.
You know, she was like getting going, getting ready for all this. But the best part of this is there are so many fun games that you're gonna see that you get directions for.
Amanda says we don't have toys. Oh. What do you
Come with.
what do you mean?
So
What do you
they
mean? What do you
might
mean?
tell you, by the way, to
Like
use your
being
weaker
sold on
hand.
TV?
They might tell you to
Clothes,
close
jewelry,
one
home
eye.
stuff,
That's
beauty.
called one-eyed
Oh, that's
Willy.
cool. That's cool.
That one right. I'm terrible at it. Yeah, one-eyed Willy. And
Yeah, they do a lot of that kind of stuff here too. The other one, the one that I was watching a second ago on here was actually a Dooney and Burke thing, which I'm actually gonna go back to it to see where that is developed. I used to love flipping back through them, back and forth through them, and then just never knowing. Oh yeah, they're still here. Another big thing, dude. The models on this thing always make me laugh, man. They do this. They do the same movements. They do like the same movement like over and over again. They'll just like constantly move back and forth in the same exact way.
The quality of a bag that is often kept behind glass.
The way they look at the camera is hilarious because everything stands still except the blinking.
But this truly is
As
a
she's
bag we
doing
want
now,
you
of
to
course.
live in and carry, and this silhouette especially when we're
It's a cool
talking
looking
about,
bag,
you know,
sure.
day to night, carrying this is the daytime bag.
Yeah, our shopping channel doesn't really have stuff for kids, really. Oh, well, you know,
This absolutely is a
that's
special
understandable. I
silhouette
mean,
bag.
one of the weirdest things
Couple other zip zip satchel
that
items.
happened here in the '90s was they couldn't stop selling shit to kids. So I'm kind of glad to see that reduced to a certain extent.
Another
So
clearance price item in the show. It's a
Yeah.
hydrangea print. It's the Lexi.
yeah, they're showing bags. We're going back to the joy of toys. And 'cause how's everything going on your end, Amanda?
They're like,
This COVID thing is annoying as shit.
literally, they feel just like ping pong.
I
You've got the orange and the white. You can play in
All right,
teams.
start over.
And all these cards are
Oh,
going to
give me a second.
lots
Sorry,
of
sorry.
ideas.
One under
You
here.
guys starting over?
I started.
Let's do it again, shall
Okay.
we? We'll
Here
do
we
it
go.
again.
All right,
Start
so
over?
So let's play something on the cards, Rick.
okay.
Let's
All
see if we
right,
can find
which
an
one do
easy
you want to play?
$21.95, 3 easy payments, 800, 500, 75.90. It's called Battle Bounce, ages 9 and up. Yeah, you could have like some adult beverages and some real fun here.
Okay. So
Finally, he mentioned it. See, I like that guy. I like that guy already.
Can you do 4?
Both of these two on the left look like a hoot to fucking hang out with. I would love to have a beer or two with those guys.
You got to choose a color.
Okay, I'll be
You want-
orange.
You'll be
Whoa!
orange and I'll be
They seem like they do nothing but like roast each other.
4 squares?
You have
Oh
to get.
my.
Is that a hard one?
just
Oh my.
any square
Let's see.
like that. You
Okay,
know,
we
like
have to do
make
a
a square.
Okay, are we starting?
Make it square.
About the same, still have colds like symptoms. Yeah, I feel you, man. It's oh my god. So I had to go get another test today from that my job asked me to get from like a CVS, Walgreens kind of thing, because what's up, buddy? Oh, Legato just showed up. Give me a second. Let me grab the cat. Say hi, Legato. My boy. But give me a second.
Right, because you just get it in anywhere.
I was saying, yeah, I had to get a second test or whatever for my job today that they asked me to get. It was kind of annoying having to leave the house, but actually it felt good to get some fresh air at the same time. So I don't know. I had to go do that today, and
This is one of those like no age limit. Like I can see grandma.
then my job is going to send me some sort of another kit. Got to take another test.
Boom. And you know what it is?
This is all in order for me to get paid while I'm not at work. So
Battle. Yeah. It's true.
You know,
Let's
I'm
have
like
a
fine.
party, and by the
Make me
way,
go through your
it's
loop
fun
and
nice
your
sitting
loops
down
and all
on
that.
the coffee table. You
Do the
will
whole song
find
and dance.
kids actually putting their devices down. You will.
Can you imagine
because
that?
they're gonna pick. Yeah, they're gonna
What's
pick
up,
this
buddy?
up and they're instantly going to play. It's competitive. It's fun. The
Oh,
kids
yeah,
absolutely love it
Speedy.
As much as the adults do. So this is a
Aw.
cross-generational item. Perfect for Thanksgiving
Little buddy.
and family parties.
You know, watch this. Watch this.
I mean, I do hope that he
Let's
turns
see it,
up
Rick.
soon.
Yeah, that's it. That's how you play, Rick. Hey, how about mouse
You know,
ears?
but you know,
Be the first
it's
to
one of
get
those.
this pattern.
I was saying, you know, maybe, you know,
Whoa.
Okay.
Whoa.
who knows? Maybe
Mouse
somebody,
ears.
bumped into him or something and just said
That's
hello.
Mouse ears.
I don't know.
That's three.
Is that like
It's such
this?
a. I do hope he comes back though, because I'm sure you miss him like crazy. I'm sure he's missing you
Mouse
too.
ears. I didn't even
That's an
try
easy
those.
one.
He was a cutie. He was the orange one.
Is that easy?
He was the orange one, wasn't he? I believe.
So we pick these
Yeah,
things
what a
and
cuter.
we bring
What a
home another
cutums.
one, no app to worry about.
He really was.
So
He
we
really.
do it
No
alone.
batteries.
Right.
There's something that's like a new
No
concept
batteries.
in old-fashioned fun.
The lady just
right?
said no batteries.
exactly
She said no
right.
batteries. I love that.
This is a little game of skill, little game of chance, a little game of fun, but it is highly competitive and addicting.
This card
and that's
says,
what I love about
how-
it.
Be the first to make the most balls
Here.
land at Rick Domeyer and
Oh.
not in the Foursquare game.
I see. This is
Wait,
And I
and
act
Rick?
totally-
Rick, Pat.
bounce the ball and make Carolyn pick up.
This chick on the chick on the right is just.
Oh,
Rick will be doing the rest of the show by himself while I pick up all the balls that are all over.
She keeps trying to make a joke and he is just totally not listening.
Oh no! Oh, the foot. We gotta get that foot better.
This is a lot of fun.
Oh well, you know,
I
big
love
big
it.
hugs,
It's
Amanda.
a super
I
fun
totally
game.
feel you. I totally understand. And,
Well, there you go.
you know, I'd
You've
be
done it, and
I'd be
now
pretty
you're
pretty
realizing you're
devastated
doing
if
it.
So you know what?
you know
it's like
my
playing
buddy
golf.
had
If you don't think
been
about
missing
it, you're really
too.
good.
So
I see.
If you think
I
about it,
totally
you'll never hit
totally
the ball.
feel you. I do. Like I
That's
said, I do
true.
hope he comes
That's
around
true.
soon.
You know,
You have to not. Don't overthink it, right, Maya?
Don't overthink it.
Just like,
Hey,
don't overthink it. Just
okay,
bounce.
45
bounce.
seconds remaining. 800, 500,
Yes.
75,
Sorry.
90. Elizabeth, what'd you bring?
We need the person that
Yes.
goes around and picks up
That's
the
me.
ball
And
at the driving range.
you know, my favorite thing is when the stuff actually sells out. And a lot of people think that it's fake when they say that they've sold out of whatever they're selling. But no, it is true. I've had a friend who called and her husband called them and they were like, "No, sir, we're sold out." They couldn't believe it.
Lots of fun ways to modify the game. Great for cross-generational fun.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Liz.
Elizabeth. They're going to be
Thank
finding
you.
these orange and white balls for like the next 2 weeks.
Do you know what happened with this guy
What?
the other night?
No.
I kicked off today's special value.
Yeah.
It was a flippable mattress. The
Oh.
king size.
Jetson Helio
And I said, I
kick
wanna flip
scooter
it
with
10 minutes
LEDs.
ago. I said, hey, buddy. And he's coming out there and he goes, what are you
Did you see the?
This is what the modern child. This is like a. If the modern child could be like a scooter, it'd be this one.
There was actually about 3 things you did on that kickoff we were told we weren't allowed to do anymore. Really? Yeah, I forget what the other ones were. You like totally broke all the rules. All right, so here we go. We don't have a guest for this.
Oh
So it's
no.
just you and me, kid.
All right. What do we got here?
So
Cub
these are
coats.
Cub coats. This is the 2-in-1 kids transforming.
How are they going to
pullover
explain
hoodie
this?
And plush animal. This is the first day presented at a clearance price. So no reorder.
It's a
possible.
hoodie and a
Savings
it's a
about
hoodie and a
$16.50.
plushie at the same time.
Of $4.99. Now,
Oh, this is
these are
ridiculous.
Jammies. You know the whole concept of putting your pajamas in
This
your
is
pillow?
hilarious.
I know.
So inside the little critter is a pullover hoodie. Can you open it up?
I can't open it up. And what I want to get, though, is I want to get size
Okay,
action
so these
on
are
this.
toddler sizes. I learned from Jason. Jason,
Oh, here it is.
Jason, explain the sizes to me.
Oh,
All
there you
right,
go.
sorry. I'm trying to understand what's happening here.
So
I mean, I understand the toy, but it's just it's their presentation on this. I'm sure they don't even know what to say.
3T.
They're like they
And
look
then
like they're
it's
trying to buy time.
4 to 5.
Age.
No size. Well,
age.
well, it corresponds with years.
4 to 5 years.
6 to 7, 8, or 9 to 10. Okay,
Right.
so let's look at the choices on .com. So we have Ben is the bunny, the blue bunny.
Ben,
Deo is the little dragon. Flynn is the little fox. Pim is the little doggy. And Sow is the little, what is little Sow? It's a sloth. Look at his little claws. So cute. Aw, that's adorable. So you end up.
She saw that last one and she was like, what the hell is
This
that
guy,
thing?
It becomes then the plug when you want the plug. And then,
Oh my
when it's
God.
on,
So you have
Amanda was saying that's smart for road trips. Yeah, it actually really is. And you know, this is actually a really cool thing, you know.
a hoodie.
Like I got a, you know, I have a new niece. She's a few months old. And you know, when she gets bigger and stuff, you know, this is you know, she would totally, you know, dig something like that. It's actually kind of cool. So it's got a place. It's got a place for sure.
Really, really cute. And then that zips up. So adorable. All kids need a hoodie. This one's super cute.
Yeah.
All kids need a hoodie.
Then the hood has the little critter ears on it. We only have the one sample out here, but they're all going to transform like that.
Kids are different sizes. You know, my son Nick.
Kids are different sizes.
Wow,
So he
really?
was like 10 pounds.
Wow.
But I would go by size on this one. I mean by age on this one.
I'm telling you, folks, some of the stuff these people say, it's ridiculous.
A 10-pound baby. I mean,
Oh, yeah. I was there for the whole event.
That's a big baby.
I put the compress on her while it was happening.
Oh.
What are they talking about?
Did she slug you?
The classic moment where I went through the classes, you know, and she's like, "This is my job. Just do my job. Just get that."
Oh my God. Don't you love that they're talking about this
man.
as they're playing with these toys?
You know
and-
what? This is great, and this is sale price, and this is another.
I know sometimes they have like earpieces or something. I bet whoever's in their ears like, shut the hell up and you get back to talking to the toys.
So QVC.
Back to talking about the toys.
The number a lot. QVC.com is your friend here on choices. So you would put in H230134 or cup coats, and that would come right up, right?
And then you squish the hoodie back into the pocket.
It says kids are different sizes. Yes, it's so crazy.
There he is.
20
It's
minutes
so
ago on the
crazy.
show, 2 hours. It's a big, non-stop event about Christmas in July, and this is 2 hours featuring toys. How would he start off, Carolyn?
Oh, look at this
We
thing.
started off with TerraTracks. This was awesome. This is the on and
Oh, the
off road
recap.
drift cycle. So drifting, I'm learning, is when they just go in a circle. These motorcycle guys.
Kind of glide.
Yeah, glide to
low.
the side. Uh-huh.
This is Grandma trying to explain drifting to us.
Price, it's been very popular. A lot of people picked up more than one. Under $25, and you get 3 easy pays. Okay, so can Flynn stay out here for the rest of the show with me? He's really cute.
What the hell?
So we have smart.
That looks
bags.
weird.
This is a Marcy Corradetti item. So this is the 38-piece magnetic building set. It's
They're like Legos that nobody wants.
for all ages, pretty much, because the pieces are big, so little hands can hold them. 3 payments of $790, and we only have the farm animal set remaining. So there's only 900 left.
This
so
is
you're getting
so terrible.
a pig, and they are magnetic rods. Long ones, short ones. Then you get 8 spheres and animal pieces as well.
Well, the thing about this is it's actually it's related to those pads we had earlier. In that, here's some stuff.
Look at the look on her face. She's like, can we please stop talking about this
I
shit?
mean, so for a child learning, you know, the cognitive, you know, growth. It's like what you can do, where you can
Yo,
go.
this
and
looks
easy to
terrible, man.
start,
These things
but
look-
it's kind of like endless possibilities.
These things look
So,
awful.
30% off.
A round cow or a long cow.
These are like nightmarish.
Not a cow.
Or not a cow. See? That cow looks like a wiener dog.
Okay, which is this looks like
Yeah, they all do because that's how they're all shaped, and it's all terrible.
in the 21st century.
All right, so
It's
I'm going to
gonna
put a
take
pig.
over an entire city.
Wait, I need
and
another.
dominate.
I need
this
another
look like an
circle.
architectural
And dominate. This guy was having some flashbacks for a second.
right here. That's just art. That's his like a one.
These kids do not enjoy that. They don't enjoy that toy. No.
How are you?
Hi, I am really enjoying watching you. If you were my preschool class, I would be delighted because educators.
She got way too much energy, bro.
This is the first introduction to a magnetic construction set.
The way her mouth moves as she talks scares me.
Things can we get for
Yeah,
a 1-year-old?
that's cool.
Right, where they can actually play with it,
Very
not just
cool.
look at it, right, and be entertained. So, incredibly strong. One of these.
She has this look on her face like, I can't wait to throw this in the fucking trash as soon as this episode is over.
And completely safe. You don't have to worry about anything with magnets because they're ultrasonically welded in that final assembly. So
Wow.
completely safe for children. They are going to play like you are, and they are going to make all kinds of wonderful things just by playing, and they don't even know that they're learning at the same time. STEM.
Learning? What are they learning? That this thing sucks?
Math, counting, shape, colors. Look how colorful they are, and watch how strong. They're going to go from playing with these flat on a surface to lifting them up into 3D. Just like
This is what this lady is going to use to kill you in your sleep.
They're going to learn about cubes, even though they don't, again, know that they're learning. And again, the strength, I can spin this. And it has the strength to hold that fear and everything I've attached.
Look at the look on the guy's face. He's got his mouth open like a toddler. He's actually having a good time.
With the animals, because the farm animals are soft and silky and resilient plastic. They're amazing, and they can play a traditional farm piggy, or they can make the largest pig in the universe.
Oh, the largest pig in the universe. Is that how far these kids' goals? Is that like one of their first goals that they're gonna have? She made a ladder. What is going on?
Work of art here, but yeah.
But wait here. Thank you.
You do.
She's like, nobody's talking about my ladder. Look over here, guys.
And this is how they're going to play together. Children will learn group play, cooperation, siblings.
She turned it into a cube. She turned it into a cube.
Start for quiet time.
Dude, she's doing witchcraft with this thing, dude. What is happening?
It's the world's longest pig.
There it is.
I love it.
She's like, is nobody gonna talk about my ladder? That was a cube?
The world's longest pig can live in this, my barn.
You know what?
A barn.
We talk nonstop for hours at a time.
I'm the world's
It's
longest
fascinating when Carolyn and I just like don't speak, right? Because we're like immersed
Right.
in this. It's kind of cool. It shows us.
Yeah, they're loving it, man. They're loving it. They're kind of. I think they're realizing
It doesn't take much.
they zoned out for a bit.
What you did was you reinvented what an animal was, and that's like cool. So it's science fiction, science fact. It's fun. It's creativity. So what am I?
Amanda says,
getting with this
WTF?
one?
Yeah, what is she doing with that thing?
38 pieces. You're getting fears. You're going to get 8 of those. You're going to get 16 of the short rods. That way you're going to be able to make a lot of the things that you see in front. And then you're going to get 8 of the long
I can't believe she made
rods
that cube
things
thing, dude.
larger and taller. So
That's the
lots
crazy.
of pieces.
That's
and you're going to get a
insane.
booklet like this, which will show you all kinds of ideas as your little ones grow. This is just numbers. So again, you can learn numbers. You can learn letters. You can learn.
Well, it's not just numbers, because I see the whole alphabet there too. But all right.
This is a cube. There is so much going on here. These have been loved. I can't tell you. I love Smart Mac. And all of the people that have seen this, they love these. And all we have left are our farm animals right now.
It's like the island of Dr. Moreau.
But you could looking
Oh
at
my
this
God.
brochure, you can buy other sets and like mix and match, right?
You can. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
We've had other sets on QVC.
Like, look.
So if you've had them before, these will work with those sets as well.
Yeah, this is
And
cool.
then again, you can get numbers of sets. This is such a great set to have on hand. And what wonderful quiet time for children when they get together, even if you are keeping this at your home. And again, all kinds
I'm
of
doing
ways to
research
play
on
with
the
this. Just sit back
on the
and
island of
play
Dr.
with
Moreau.
this, and they're going to have an amazing time.
Because I have no
And
idea what the
it's
hell
for
that is.
kids, I mean, it's up to 5 years old. So if you've got, you know, a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old,
Marlon
or a
Brando.
toddler, you know, baby, a 1-year-old, they can play together with this. Which is
From
great.
96. Okay.
Absolutely. And the nice thing about this too, Carolyn, is that they will connect
How interesting.
every time. There's no frustration. They will
Seems like a
all
cool flick.
connect to the sphere. So you're not going to have those opposite.
Definitely gotta-
polarization
definitely gotta
issues
check
with
that out
magnets
at some
where children
point.
Get discouraged because they can't figure out why they're not connecting. These will connect every
Looks pretty
time,
badass.
and they will feel successful, and they will be so happy because they will create
Did she just say they're going to be successful?
before.
You don't have to worry about putting the square in the square, the peg
Right.
and the square and the.
Look, that kid looked excited. I bet the person off camera was like, we're going to go to McDonald's after this. Kid was like, yeah, finally.
Price on this. The rest of the sets have all sold out. So while you can grab the farm animal set from Smart Max for 3 payments of $7.
All right, move on, guys.
Thank you, Marcy.
Thank you.
There's also a storage tub for all your Smart Max pieces. So,
A storage tub.
especially if you have multiple sets of these, you can fit a whole bunch of them in there. And it also comes with 12 pieces.
All right, time for our scooter now. Since Jason
Oh, the scooter. I would love to see how they're going to talk about this thing.
Oh, no.
has since called his attorney, we're gonna put him to work now. And hey, man, this by the way.
Let's be
one-
truthful.
one of the-
Jason is the only one courting
Amanda said the movie's crazy. Yeah, that movie sounds insane. The concept seemed really cool.
Yeah,
We appreciate you,
he
man. We
rocks.
really do.
So
He works backstage, vice president of backstage.
this is the Jetson Helio.
How condescending, vice president of backstage.
Customer stars on here.
Look at the customer
top
stars
rated.
on there. It's rated.
Yeah.
Only order of the year on this one. No reorder on this.
Look at his
brand.
face. He's like, man, they asked me to come out here and do this.
Liz is back. So we're gonna take a scooter. Like these scooters are out there. What blows me away about this one is the price. Like what? Like that's crazy.
He's like, get me out of here, man.
Entry-level
Oh
scooter.
my
You got-
God.
Not for you. Look at you.
Oh, brother, nice helmets.
way. This is definitely not entry level. This is up to 132 pounds, ages 5 and up. But since it is a 132
Up to 132.
up and up and up, including me, Maya, by the way, she's gonna give the thumbs up because she said out of every single thing I have ever given her, and you know I'm the auntie that gives toys. This was by far her favorite.
I just
gift.
can't believe they're going
And
around a
that's
pillar in
because
their living
it
room.
lights up. It's great mobility. You take it out, you get up, you get active.
First of all, I find it funny that there's a pillar in their living room.
Will grow with your child. So it.
I know what happens
adjustable
sometimes, but,
handlebars, which I
yeah.
can show you.
Maybe that's her basement.
Here. And there also is right over here a little lever. We can take that lever and push this down and take it with us wherever we go. So if you're throwing it in the car, you're commuting by bus, by train, you're going to be able to, even my...
Now, I must say this is nothing without getting stoned. And it is COVID. And I don't have a cough, thankfully. So that's like, you know, once in a while the little dryness will come up. But I haven't been, you know, some people get a little wild with the cough and stuff like that. So
little red button here that's going to allow us to choose what type of lights we like to see on our board. So you get to go through there are 37 lights.
This is really
just
awesome.
24 on the deck, 7 on the
look at that.
handlebars, 6 in the
Where's our
wheel.
light
Look
cue?
at this. Look at this. So this is what makes this magical. The lights actually, when they're in motion, they light up. And then, of course, the handlebar as well lights up. So you think about your entry-level scooter. It's not going to be made with this type of quality, and there is no way it's coming with all these lights. This is truly a remarkable scooter.
she said there's no way it's coming with all these lights.
132 pounds since 1985.
She clearly has not seen anything in the flea market because it has nothing but lights on it.
But you guys are doing a great job. Is there any trick to
Thank you.
Amanda's basement pillar, there you have it.
any safety tips or?
Well, there's actually a brake in the back, which
Okay.
is really great. A lot of scooters don't have that. The deck itself is
Yeah, I've only been in a basement maybe twice in my life.
distant, so that's going to be helpful.
Not much of a Florida thing.
These handlebars are adjustable, so that's why little Maya, who's
In Virginia, you know, they had a basement in the house that we were at, so it was pretty cool.
different setting than I am at 5'2".
Cool.
So up to 132 pounds. So when you think about that, this really does grow with the child.
Maya gets the MVP award of this entire show, by the way.
She does.
Right?
We could
I
have
said
not
a
have
great
done this
job.
show without her.
Yo, her kid has been doing this whole show with her. It's pretty hilarious.
I love the lighting thing is pretty inspired here. Like the LED lights, and they really move. Like they do a lot of
Yes.
different things. The wheel lights up too.
Yes, so the wheels light up. That's based on motion.
The wheel lights up too?
And the deck
Well,
light
I'll
up.
be doggone.
Yeah.
I'll be
Definitely.
doggone.
Yeah.
It's
For
both.
39 bucks.
It's both.
That's a lot
Yes.
of technology in this thing.
Yeah.
It's also
There's a lot of technology in this thing.
132-pound weight capacity.
okay. Great.
Yo, the lines.
Line up. And
Yep.
you
And
need
this is where your
3
lights
AA
are.
batteries for the lights.
Right here on the bottom, that's where you've got your lights. So
Yeah.
you're going to be able to scroll through so many amazing.
There's a lot of technology in this thing, yet they're still using AA batteries.
Kids get to decide how they want it to look. And Maya's got hers on full-blown rainbow. She told me that was her fave. But you can choose from so many different ones.
love
It
that
doesn't
rainbow.
matter which one you choose.
And
It's lighting
I
up
think we
and
have
it's
a
fun.
black and white, right? We keep showing the white. Do you guys have a black one there, Liz?
We have a black, a white, and a silver. I don't know which one.
Amanda
is
says most houses have a basement here, even townhouses. That's so awesome. That's so cool. I think it's amazing because it's just you have so much extra space, you know.
That's the handlebars, by the way. So that's when you're thinking about the color, it's just the bar going
That
up
would have been the music studio,
to the handlebars.
for me, if that was the case.
50 on this price. It's on sale for a limited time. This is not a clearance item, so it will go back up in price at some point very soon after Christmas in July.
Oh, they call that sense of urgency in the world of sales.
Yeah, this is awesome. And
You know, my kids were growing up. It's
not going to be around forever.
Obsessed with skateboarding, right? The whole skateboarding and the Tony Hawk thing and that, and then and then the scooter thing like really took off as well. So they got
The Tony Hawk thing, you know.
It's got this handlebar, right? As opposed to other like skateboard stuff. It's actually a safer way to go. Because they can balance easier, they can put their foot down easier. So it's a great way to start out, and yet have a lot of creativity and a lot of fun.
How much do they think lights cost?
That's right. And
yeah, really. I mean,
encourage them to get up and active. So a lot of parents write me saying, how do we get them outdoors, right? Because you two were talking about earlier, like at 9 o'clock, and our parents were like, you need to come in. I mean, if I went home before the sun was down, my mom would say, go back outside and play.
yeah,
right?
I know.
But,
Those were the days.
Right? We waited for the dinner
Instead of
bell.
being afraid for you, like, get out of here.
Yeah.
No,
Wait
get
till it's
out,
dark.
get out. Yeah, we came home for food and that was it.
Yeah.
But how do we get the kids outside?
that guy's loving that joke.
Give them some cool tools to encourage them to go outside. And this is it. They're going to ride these to school.
I can't believe these two have been going around in circles. Now, you see, these two going around in circles represents this entire show. It represents QVC in a nutshell. That is what they do. They go in circles with these, with their sales pitches, with their descriptions of these items, in the real world scenarios that you're going to be in when you use these items. It is way too funny.
Yeah.
You're getting in the station.
It's too funny.
Not taking the big bikes necessarily, the lake home.
That's
like,
right.
This is
It kills me every time,
And a
folks.
lot of times
Every
when you're
time.
in
And
an
it
RV
folds
park
up.
or someplace,
And it folds up.
you need a quick way to get around. Like,
Could you fold it up again, Elizabeth? Like, show us that? Because
absolutely.
that's a good.
yeah.
That's a cool
Yes,
feature.
absolutely. So there's a lever here that we just open up, and then another one we pull up, and it folds flat. And of course, the handlebar goes all the way up or down as well.
It's like when you want to swing this as a weapon, this is going to be the preferred method.
We just do that same exact motion.
Oh, they're showing the reviews. Very well made, and the colors are so vibrant.
Here, this is where the
I ordered 3 of these for my great nephews for Christmas, and they loved them. For my great nephews, I would order them again in a heartbeat. You see, that's who's buying shit off of these places. People that have great nephews.
They do on the ground.
Totally needs
He's
these,
got
like,
a scooter.
Amanda says that kid is gonna puke.
like a grandpa scooter. He needs these lights.
Pretty soon we're just gonna hear gagging off screen.
Yeah, that's the party right there. You know, if you put lights on that.
If this was a golf club, that dude would be stoked. Yeah, he'd be like, he'd be showing them. He should be showing them how to do stuff on it rather than asking questions. I bet.
Love it. I love your helmets, by the way. Those rock.
Oh, thank you. So much fun.
So
Listen, we have to wear helmets. That's part of the deal.
Customer top rated. It's on 4 easy payments. Not everything's on 4 easy payments. So opportunity knocks here. Save
Not everything's on 4 easy payments of $9.99.
800-500-7590. Call the number on the screen. Return policy.
Oh, love it, love it. Some freezing going on. Gotta love it. Way too funny, folks. I do love this whole experience. It cracks me up every single time. I'm gonna see.
32 pounds. These lights, you're gonna scroll through.
Okay, she said you gotta be 132 pounds. You know, I'm not trying to dig into her pockets here, but how much does she freaking weigh for her to be on that thing? What?
Your friend
I feel like 132 is not a lot.
out of batteries, and don't forget, it's got that rear brake, which is an extra safety feature.
Amanda says, I kind of hope someone wipes out. Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah, right? Like, it's like, show us why you need those helmets.
And the
Show us the effectiveness of using helmets.
Yeah, that is by far the best part.
I love that. Look at that. That is so cool. Don't you kind of want those like around your movie theater floor? Or
My movie theater floor.
Like in your kitchen?
Well, this
My movie theater floor, yo.
This wicked boomer needs this thing. Cruising around. What was that other one?
Age 5 to Booma.
The one I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know what it was. Enough nicknames.
That guy's like, what the hell did you just say? My movie theater floor?
Maya, too.
Maya, you win the prize.
You
You're
do.
the best demo person. Thank you.
She isn't 132 pounds.
Thank you, Elizabeth. You're the best.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm like, what the hell?
Rick has been on the air.
Maybe that's why she got a helmet.
So we're going to let you leave. Unless you want to stay and do one more hour with me. You're
Right.
up.
Yeah. I'm going to scoot on out of here.
He's going to take his bad motor scooter and ride. There he goes.
He's
All
like,
right,
get me
thank
out
you,
of here.
Krista. That's it for our toy show.
All right, see you later, lady.
We have one more hour with yours truly of great decor and.
Oh, great decor! That's gonna be something.
Back.
Unless she's 4'9".
QVC's today's special value.
Nice.
Every day we select one must-have item.
Oh, yeah, commercials. This is the internet version of. I didn't think there would be commercials.
At a special price that's good for one day only. And tomorrow it's.
Now the next show they're gonna be doing is about decor, which is this is bound to be almost funnier than the toys, because the toys and stuff, it's good time and stuff, but when it's just about the most basic of things, some of the toys there actually seem kind of cool. So I was like, oh man. This is bound to be a lot more
barbecues and fun
interesting.
family gatherings with gemstone jewelry at brilliant prices.
Well, I used to always like the stones too. I always thought the stone shit was kind of cool.
Including affinity gems and jade jewelry. Add brightness to your summer days. Tomorrow on QVC and Thursday on QVC.com.
Give us something we can make fun of.
Fall fashion covered. For 2 full days, preview the latest looks for the season. Don't miss the 48-hour
I like the song in the back.
Fall Fashion 360 Fall Preview event on QVC.
I think it's gonna be with that same lady that she said she's gonna be on here for an hour.
Hi everybody.
Oh, she's back.
All day today on QVC.
Oh, she's so happy that dude is gone.
That way on QVC all month long, but we're doing a special event. 6 easy pays with your Q card, by the way, and a $60 account credit when you make that first purchase. But we've got special clearance sale
with your Q card
prices, and it's all for a very limited time. You're going to save a lot of money and get a jump start on the holiday season. We've got a beautiful tree in the show. We have some great trim.
We've got a beautiful tree in the show
for you for the next hour, so come and join me. We're going to start with, are we going to preview the tree or? Okay, so our tree.
Are we going to preview the tree?
That means Robert Reynolds.
Oh, they're selling a Christmas tree.
He's going to be in the show with us tonight. We've sold over 23,000 of these. This actually was recently on my live stream of pics for Christmas in July as well. I absolutely love this color flip fairy light tree. It has 16 light functions.
16 light functions.
Timer.
Truly a Christmas tree for the RGB generation.
And you can choose if you want it flocked or not. And the only thing that's super limited is the 9-foot.
She's assuming too much. You think I know what flocked means?
It just sold out. Okay, so we had like 2 before the show. And also pretty limited in the 7.5-foot green as well. So about 5 dozen left. You can get 5 easy pays or special 9-month financing with your Q card on this particular item. So watch for that coming up. All right, so I should have done some demoing since I had my remote, but I forgot. All right, I'm gonna put that right there so it doesn't get lost. And I'll put this right here. And let me head over here. All right, so we are gonna talk first.
Amanda says, oh, my tree has so many light functions.
Sit here and preview it. This is from Lightscapes. Isn't this pretty? Lightscapes is one of my new favorite brands at QVC. They do such, I don't know if we can bring the lights down for this preview, but they do an amazing.
If we could bring the lights down for this preview. I bet the people behind the camera are looking at her like, are you fucking kidding me, lady?
Flameless candles. So
turn the lights down for you.
Glass container.
You're gonna mess up the exposure in our shot.
Little flame at the top. You get both of them.
Took us 30 minutes just to set this up.
We also have a green and a smoke set, and those are about a $20 savings over their normal price. 3 payments of $827. So we'll show you.
These things look terrible.
That presentation, which by the way is 40% off.
These things look horrible. Flameless candles. The flame on them looks like like what it looks like when you draw a cartoon flame.
Janine Graff will be joining us. These are their really pretty spheres. So they do a lot of wonderful
spheres. She just doesn't want to call them balls.
The columned candles that you're used to, the tall candles that you love, but these are the little round spheres. These are a set of 2. They're 3.
And look at the way the buttons are arranged on that remote, like
remote with a battery, like you always get with your Luminar candles now. That has
there's something really weird about
timer
this.
Functions on it, so you get 4 on the remote and a 5th one that is built into the candles themselves.
Yo, that flame looks so bad.
From a distance, whatever you'd like to do. They're on 3 easy pays of $11.78, and we not only have these blue haze sets, but on .com we'll show you that we also have.
This looks so weird, man.
And we have silver gray as well. So Janine Graff, come on in. It's so nice to see you. That was so much fun to kick off the Today Special Value the other night.
It was. It's good to be with you again.
Thank you.
Damn, I like her tree. Yo.
I have the blue too, so
that's okay.
Sorry.
That's what's
we were
up.
talking the other night in the midnight show when we kicked off our Luminar Today Special Value that they don't only do the traditional tall, candles.
Right, the pillars.
The pillar candles. They also do other interesting shapes, including these spheres. We had a set of spheres in that show that was very popular. So let's talk about these. I love these alone or mixed and matched with your pillar candles as well.
Yeah, so that was the whole idea. The other spheres we have were like a limited edition, and they had a little glue.
Why is she putting her hand near them? Is that to show off the flame? Do they get warm? Like, what is the
shape to blend and layer beautifully with our traditional smooth wax pillars? So here we go. And we have 3 beautiful that are going to be great for holiday decorating, but also year round.
So her tree is sick though. I'm loving that.
Kind of silver and gold and blue look for holiday.
Still got a little frosted look and all that. Oh man.
This can go with your seashells. It can go with your river rock. It can go with whatever.
Sure.
Sea salt, bath salts. Maybe it's for the bathroom.
Sea salt, bath salt.
About our Luminar candles is no matter what the shape, no matter what the size, you're getting the most realistic dance of light, that realistic, beautiful random flicker.
Realistic dance of light. What? Did she get that in her yoga class over the weekend?
And it's the same glow, whether it's that pillar or the sphere. You get that gorgeous, realistic, authentic burning flame without striking a match.
Look at her putting her hand in front of the thing.
The light blue as kind of a frosty winter color as well.
Oh, yeah.
And often unless you decorate with red accents, which I tend to do as well.
That she's blessing
often,
them.
We put the
That's
red
so
and
funny.
the green and the white, all the Christmassy type stuff away.
She really is.
Forget that
she's having like a religious experience with these things.
Silver with the blue to make a beautiful winterscape until it's time to maybe get the red ones back out again for Valentine's Day. So
totally.
To get the red ones back out again for Valentine's Day. Word. That's what you be doing on Valentine's Day, girl?
Kind of a seaside.
Be getting out the candles and
this light blue is a really pretty
setting it up.
color. And
okay.
Then the silver gray as well. That's becoming a huge color in bedrooms, I think.
It is, yeah. The gray is not going away, and it is a beautiful.
I was saying the button layout on those things on that remote looks a little crazy.
So we designed it specifically so it can go right on the tabletop. If you don't want to put it on maybe a pedestal like I have here, I have one on the tray, one on a pedestal. You can stagger it. Also,
look at her little display, dude.
Casts a lot of glow. Maybe you have those floating
She got like
shells,
you got a tray with random shit and
there's really fun places that you can put
one of those like dessert holder things that she's using as like a little to put the candle on, candle holder I guess too.
We love it because it has the 5-hour timer.
It looks like the one the people put like cakes on.
Longevity, and it gives you the realism that we all crave when we're using a flameless candle.
Yeah.
So that is the bottom with the switch.
That realism that we all crave when we're using a flameless candle. Wow.
8 or 10 hour option to override that 5-hour timer if you choose to.
And you said 200 hours of glow time?
Yes.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's great because your batteries, that's actually good because your batteries in these candles are AA's, not the big C's or D's.
This is insane.
So you're still getting quite a good run of glow time with the
she touched the candle. She touched the little flame.
In that timer mode,
oh
you'll have
my
many
God.
days of
that remote is thirsty. Yeah, that remote. Yeah, the remote's looking a little wild.
So think of all the little candlescapes that might need just a little touch of a round shape. Maybe you have, as you said, Janine, we were talking the other night about candle gardens, how great the groups of pillar candles look together. But when you can add in some different shapes like these round ones and add a little
I just realized I have this text scrolling over the screen that's like
just makes it look
unrelated
really
to what we're talking about.
I do too. I love the idea of layering them together, mixing and matching. One on a table side, like you said, break them up. You can do that. Even if you want to break these up and give them as gifts, this is a really substantial gift. It's Luminar, so it's a fun shape. It's something unique. It's in that classic smooth wax. We love that. And it's got that whisper quiet, beautiful,
that constant
random
smooth
dancing,
wax.
flickering flame that really does, no matter where you put it, kind of really mimics the look and the same behavior of a real burning flame. And that's why it still mesmerizes people.
This lady's a freak,
when they walk into my house. It mesmerizes myself. And it doesn't matter if you're 3 or 93.
It mesmerizes myself.
Sense that now we live with. Normally, we want to create that look of light just year-round, not just
they put the music to shut her out.
I agree. And these, because they're smaller, can fit really in any little escape that you'd like to do. I'd love them, like you said, in a dish of seashells or something.
200 hours is pretty good. Yeah, 200 hours is pretty amazing.
To either in the blue haze, or the red, or the silver gray, which is the most limited, and you get the remote.
No exotic colors, huh?
With each set. Only about 2 dozen left in the silver gray. Thank you, Janine. Good to see you, my friend.
It's good to be with you. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too.
Thanks.
We have a Martha Stewart item in the show.
A Martha Stewart item in the show.
Her set of 3 Jingle Bell star ornaments. These are just fun, kind of old-fashioned-y. I love the star shape, a little sound that you get.
3 easy payments of Satan's favorite number.
Wreath, or really even on the top of a package if you'd like. Clearance priced at under $20 and on 3 easy pays.
You know she thought them things were whack as shit. She was like, yeah.
What we're talk about is our clearance sale.
Let's move right on.
Home Reflections lit hanging tags. They are
Who is buying this?
And they do, as you can see, light up at the top. We'll bring
this is crazy
to show you that. But you're getting the set of 2, and you can either choose the green set or the red set.
I can see the person already who buys this that realizes they're gonna, like, while they're throwing it out, why did I ever buy this?
Ambassador and interior designer extraordinaire Robert Reynolds. Hi, Robert. Good to see you again.
Oh my God.
Carolyn, good to see you as always.
Hello. Nice to see you in person last week. I hope you're back in the building.
Yo, the fireplace is looking crazy. He looks like he's in Hogwarts, dude.
Back in Carmel, I can tell by where you're sitting. So you're surrounded by Home Reflections. Tell us about
a substantial gift. Yeah, they did call it that earlier. It was so funny.
20 inches lit hanging tags. I don't know about you guys, but when I was little, I used to rush to the tree on Christmas morning and look for all the presents that had my name on them. So when I see these tags, it really takes me back to being a kid and the joys of Christmas. So I love that Home Reflections, QVC's own brand, bringing these to you in just a...
Oh, it's a house brand. Home Reflections.
We've got the... And to all...
Oh.
Is showing.
Now I know why they're selling useless shit and calling it something.
And we have the And to All a Good Night. Oh, did I say...
Tags? Really? Like, is this a representation of what they want Christmas to be? It's like, yeah, instead of actually putting something useful, you would just got like a price tag with Christmas on it. Like is that going to be the symbol of Christmas, is price tags? Yikes.
Playful. I actually think, too, if you're giving a larger scale...
Amanda says, this is the crap I'm going to make. People love this stuff. Hey, man, there's a market for it.
That extra large...
I love
that. This is definitely teaching me things.
So, you guys, Robert is holding the one called Red. And that in the red set, you're going to get Merry Christmas and the red truck. And then this is the green set. There it is. Thank you so much,
holding
Alan.
the one called Red.
The green set is what we have here on my set, which includes the white and...
Yo, it got dark on her set.
Which has Santa and the reindeer, and then also Jingle All the Way with the deer in the woods on green. So
why is it so dark there?
Set right here. So, Robert, I'm going to actually...
She asked them to dim the lights earlier, and they didn't even do it.
A little battery pack. These are, by the way, these are attached together. So it's a set.
A battery pack on the back of that thing looking tacky. Oh, my God. This thing looks like... I mean, it looks homemade, you guys, if you want to say that.
Also has a 6-hour timer function, right?
Looks like they just put that on there with, like, Velcro or something.
And these are so fun. If you entertain around the holidays, I think these are super fun, too, for maybe that powder room door.
Yeah.
So when you're entertaining and they're like, hey, where's the... Just say, look for the hanging tag. I love that.
I love that, too. And really, any...
Oh, my God. I don't even know how to break down everything that just happened there.
Like a stocking hook.
Wow.
Over the mantle, or any place where you've got just one of those little hooks that you can hang things on your garland. You know, wherever you would put, instead of like a...
Look for the tags.
You could actually have a large wreath. You could hang these from the center.
Sure.
I mean, the possibilities are...
Right before you get murdered in his house, that's the last thing you hear. Look for the tags.
And I had them hanging on a piece of furniture like an armoire with the door.
Yeah, on the door handle.
Yeah, so it's also really cute to do that as well, or even
look at his
just
two
a small
mountainous
little cabinet
eyebrows.
maybe in your kitchen.
They're like
if you've
very,
got that cabinet that
very
you don't
pointy.
use all that often, but you want to decorate. Think outside the box. These are definitely avant-garde, and I love that Home Reflections is bringing them to you, and they're made of wood. So I think.
Don't you love that somebody can try to sell you something? Calling this avant-garde.
Textiles and products this time of year, but Home Reflections bringing that to you in wood with the twine rope, I think is super fun.
So this is the green set. You'll get the white tag and the green tag, and then Robert has the red set, which gives you a white tag and a red tag. So that's
that was pretty self-explanatory, lady.
And then this one is the one that has Jingle All the Way and To All a Good Night if you want the green set. So they're adorable. Now, Robert, I need to hang these indoors, but how about if I have like a covered outdoor area? Like if I've got a front porch with a roof over it, could I hang these maybe outside?
Sure, or if you've got maybe your front door and you've got a storm door in front of that, that would work as well.
Because I like hanging these on a door or window because of the lights, which is also great.
What was that all about?
20 inches.
She was like walking on eggshells during that entire statement. Like, can I put it outside, but, under some sort of awning or, in the, like, what?
So.
It's like, yeah, man, just say don't put it out in the direct sunlight, all right?
Same amount.
Imagine that thing banging on the bathroom door after you're trying to sneak for a Can you imagine that?
Or in the window or on the door. So, $12 off. This is a clearance sale.
I can't even.
I do like that Home Reflections
so
is doing a
terrible.
lot of sort of vintage-inspired things now, Robert.
Vintage-inspired things.
The twine rope for the handle, and then, of course, that faux greenery with the fairy light. I just, I'm so impressed at our design team bringing in those organic materials like wood and just like
the look on her face like, damn, he's really selling this thing.
Plaid bow. I mean, it's just so sweet and very on trend for the holidays this year, and moving forward, I think you'll see a lot of it.
So, and again, as you said, they're wood. So I know a lot of us are kind of doing more of that rustic kind of a Christmas look now, or you want that sort of farmhouse-inspired type of decor. This is going to fit right in. And whether or not you're doing a real tree that you've gone and picked out yourself, or maybe even chopped down yourself, or you're doing
that you've maybe even chopped down yourself.
Fairy lights, I think this will work right in with it. And again, sometimes we have just those little spaces on the wall where we want to hang a little bit of holiday cheer, or maybe take down something that looks like it's for a different season and replace it with this temporarily.
This is one of my favorite things that they do, guys. This is when the real world scenarios.
And maybe just have this kind of in the center of the picture.
Because it just makes me laugh that they assume, obviously they're talking to a certain demographic, but I just love that they think everybody does this type of stuff,
Right.
Sure. Also, too, if you can see behind me, I have it hanging on a fireplace screen. So just a simple way to even jazz up a fireplace screen. The great thing about it is you have the twine rope. So anywhere that you have a hook or a little knob, you could really use this. And again, you mentioned earlier like a wreath hanger. So think outside the box instead of a wreath.
I love when the music comes and starts cutting them off.
Illumination. And it's just a different take on something fun and festive.
Yeah, I agree. So clearance sale price on this. So we've even reduced the clearance price for you. Not many of these left to go around. There are 3 payments of $832, which is about a $12 saving.
Not many of these left to go around.
A set of 2 tags. They are attached, but you're getting 2 tags, either the green that I have or the red that Robert has. So, Robert, we'll see you in a little bit because we have that fabulous tree coming up.
I can't wait.
Thanks, honey.
Organic materials like wood. Yeah, and twine.
My favorite trees we've ever done. This is the fairy light tree from Home Reflections.
Oh, this is the tree with the 16 different light functions.
Lights can flip from clear to multi, but
got gingerbread cookies all over it.
Different patterns.
And the little gingerbread, they got little vests on.
And we have a number of sizes of trees for you. Flocked or green. We have 5 foot, 6.5, 7.5.
That's a tall ass tree.
And just a few in the 9 and green only.
Not a lot of girth on that bad boy, though.
This is a cute little bobble body holiday figurine. These are darling. Saving about $28 on these. There's 3 payments of
nightmarish.
$98. We have a reindeer, a snowman, and a handful of that Santa.
Oh, the Santa one's kind of funny.
But these have they're made of metal, and they have an internal spring that makes them bob and dance around. So we have no more Santas at all? Okay, so just the reindeer.
No more Santas at all. Damn.
Remaining.
$60.
Are definitely going to put a smile on a lot of people's faces, I have a feeling.
Oh, they sure are, Carolyn. So good. So much fun. And they're from Pringle Express, which is QVC's signature brand for holiday decor. So the best way to bring the festive feels of the season and to bring some joy. These are completely made out of metal. We have here our snowman and our adorable little reindeer, and all you have to do is just give them a little tap on their head and watch them bobble and wobble and wiggle. They kind of look like they're dancing or maybe laughing. If you have someone in your family that likes to make those dad jokes, maybe this is a good one to have right nearby. So
if you have someone in your life, in your house that likes to make dad jokes. What?
Or, you know, if dad does a corny dad joke and nobody wants to laugh, they can just give this guy a little tap.
She just stole her joke.
Exactly. And he's laughing for you. I love it.
What?
So we reduced the price on these by $28.
Some joke stealing, some joke thievery.
$19.95. The Santas are all sold out. The
this is no bueno for a high person. Yeah.
The penguins are all sold out, but we have a few left in the snowman and the reindeer, especially in the snowman super limited. So
snowman super limited.
Side.
We recommend them for indoor only, but if they were outside and they were covered or maybe even on a screened-in porch, that would be okay too. They're all made out of metal. They have the metal ring here at the base. That's what.
And you can hear they keep making noises. They just keep clanking around. I'm not sure if you guys can hear that while they're talking.
Instantly, you can enjoy them. And like you said, there's that interior coil, so that's what gives them that bounce and that spring. But they're really fun pieces that stand 18 inches.
Man, this would scare the F out of me every single time. Instant buzz loss. Yeah, seriously, they are kind of. They remind me of like the unsettling nature of stop motion videos. You know, like the claymation type stuff.
You ever have those little doorstop springs?
Oh,
his carrot nose reminds me
so
of that.
Cute. I love it.
This is fun for everybody.
So he's wearing a little top hat and his little scarf with his little carrot spring nose, and then the reindeer has a Santa Claus hat. And their little arms
they truly love these things.
If you wanted to make one of them waving or something, if you wanted to do that, super cute.
Make one of them waving. She's like, I bet the people on the camera are like, no, stop doing that. They're not made to be bent. People are gonna break them like that, you dummy.
Little rosy cheeks and that reindeer nose, and he's got his own little scarf as well.
He sure does, and all those features are three-dimensional. So they're all made out of metal, and they all have that great painting, and it goes all the way around.
All those features are three-dimensional? What the hell is she talking about?
Thank you. That scarf is three-dimensional. Obviously, the antlers are three-dimensional. The arms, like you mentioned, the carrot nose here on our snowman. I love that he has like this formal top hat, and yet he's just bouncing and giggling like a child, which just makes me want.
Three-dimensional? What is she talking about?
There of how that belt is painted all the way around. And
did she like take a trip of acid and never came back?
That have these characters, but not so many made out of metal. So it's a way to introduce a different material into your decorating this year if you collect snowmen or reindeers. But it's just such a fun piece. I mean, I love that they're both together. They look like they're having a conversation and they're just laughing about something funny, like a little inside joke between the two of them.
Lady, you got too much time to be sitting there thinking about this type of shit.
Wider circular base. So that while they're bobbing, they're not going to tip over. So I just have a feeling this is one of those things that if you put it in a high traffic area in your home or where people are walking in and out.
Yeah, having them on the staircase really looks extra disturbing.
Yeah.
They look like a little gang on the stairs just waiting to jump you on your way up.
There would be a few pets that might even knock into it with its tail and kind of send it giggling and bobbling too. My cat's a little more gingerly, but I think if you had a dog with a tail, that would be really fun to watch.
Or a cat that gives it a swipe.
Yeah, exactly.
So cute.
I think it'd be fun for the kids and even to watch the pets interact with them too.
Exactly. So this is our reindeer. We also have the snowman. The size on this is about 14.5 inches in diameter, and then you've got the height of about 16.5 inches.
Okay.
And then you have a
I can't believe Santa was sold out.
mainly of about 11.
I can't believe they were originally okay. I think the original price is always kind of some bullshit, but the fact that they're $60.
And, just the holidays are a joyous time, and I love that this is kind of childlike and whimsical, but also just kind of makes you want to smile when you see them dancing around.
100%. And we love to have those little corners of our spaces where we just want
Anyway. Alrighty, folks, I'm going to go have some dinner. We've been streaming for about an hour, watching some QVC. I could definitely keep going. Maybe later I'll actually come back and when they do a different show, I wouldn't mind revisiting this later. It was actually a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Amanda, for hanging out. It was super funny watching this. And yeah, maybe you know, if everybody's still going to be around, maybe later on I'll be back at it. But in the meantime, folks, I will catch you folks later. Love, peace, chicken grease. Look both ways before you cross the street. I'll see you guys very soon.